over there at the souvenir booth, along with all the great Mike Corning t-shirts, as well as all the Kokopah Speedway merchandise over there at the souvenir stand. Head on over there, pick up your merchandise, and help celebrate the great Kokopah Speedway here in Summerton, Arizona. Again, thanks everyone for coming out here on a beautiful Friday night, and those watching at home on IMCA.tv. I know the weather's not very good in the Midwest and around other parts of the United States, but it's beautiful down here in Summerton, Arizona. Probably about maybe an 80 degrees or so here tonight. Going to cool down probably right around 70, 75. So have another beautiful day here tomorrow night for night number 2 of the 4th annual Mike Corning Memorial, presented by Chapman Chevrolet Buick GMC. Just a little bit of a preview here of what this heat race is going to have. And of course, it's got your point leader and your national point leader, the 81 of Thomas Daffern. His average finish here at the Kokopah Speedway the last 10 events is 1.3. He has 8 wins, 10 top 5s, and 10 top 10s. Again, he's won looks like the last 7 in a row here. Finished 3rd and 2nd in the other 2 races during the Winter National, so definitely on a tear. Also won a main event win over at the Central Arizona Raceway during here in 2023, and looks to travel to the Midwest for the Midwest Madness Tour, as well as to Barona Speedway. And he's going to head on up to Sholo as well when the summer comes around. So look for Thomas Daffern to try to stick down and pick up the national number 1 for your IMCA Hobby Stocks, again presented by the great folks at Sunoco Race Fuels. But don't count out the rest of the cars. You got your former track champion, that 21T of Scott Tenney, each and every week, 2 in that 0 car that started that 7th spot. Sonny Mari getting faster and faster each and every week. He gets behind the wheel of that number 0 car, and never count out the Dafferns up there. That's Cody in that D18. Had a little bit of motor issues, blew up a motor, got some brand new power plant in that D18 car. We'll see how he's going to play it out. He's been fast up until that motor went a couple of weeks ago, and looks to hopefully pick up a heat race victory on a main event later on tonight as we get ready to go. Green flag racing for Sunoco Race Fuels IMCA Hobby Stocks. Green is out. We are underway. So it'll be Misty Wellborn with the top spot in that number 75 out of Castro Valley, California. She's going to take the top spot, and right through the middle, there he goes. There's a 3-wide battle for that 2nd spot. He's going to throw through the center right there and starts 6th on the field. And after lap number 1, he is number 1. That's the 81 of Thomas Daffern. Wellborn in 2nd, Cody Daffern in that 3rd spot in the D18. It'll be Darren Biggs in that 4th, and the 96 and 5th will be Ron Rowe, your pole sitter. And it looks like smoke, telltale smoke out of the 81. So possible mechanical issues for your current point leader and national point leader. Thomas Daffern's going to make the hard right turn off of turn number 4. So that, unfortunately, that may end his evening. Track and safety crew's going to go check over there, make sure there's no sort of fire underneath that 81 car. So your leader with just a couple of races here at the Kokopah Speedway, Misty Wellborn, with a average finish of 10th, with a 9th place finish on April the 15th and a 11th place finish on March the 4th. She's going to lead the field back to green. Cody Daffern back there in 2nd will probably have a little bit better average finish with an 8.7 if it not been for some mechanical issues. He's got 3 top 5s here in the last 10 events, as well as 6 top 10s. So we were able to get one lap in with 7 laps remaining. Looks like we do have some moisture here off of turn number 4. They're going to get the field to run it in there. Track and safety crew just checking for debris possibly scattered by the number 81 of Thomas Daffern. Tough break for your point leader. And with that, the lights have been turned off down the back straightaway. They're going to fall into the Delaware restart position as they head into the Yuma Auto and RV Center restart zone. Wellborn's going to take the field back to green all by herself out front. And 2x2 right behind her as we get ready to go back into green. We are back underway. And Cody with a nice jump to the inside. He's going to take over the top spot into turn number 1. Wellborn's going to try to fight him off on the outside. Take some of the momentum off of turn number 2. But it will be Daffern with the top spot as he's going to shove the nose across, or shove across the nose of that number 75 down the back straightaway. Biggs is going to slot in that 3rd spot. And the 96 is going to be looking to move up into the top 2 off of turn number 4. Not able to make it happen. Scott Tenney now in the charge in that 21T. He's up into 4th. Tenney up in that 4th, going to be looking for more down the back straightaway as Daffern starts to stretch the legs on that brand new pony underneath the hood, that D18. Down the front straight will be 3 in, 5 to go for the Brawley, California racer. Wellborn still holds solidly on that 2nd spot with Darren Biggs and Scott Tenney in 4th. Tenney now starting to get on the hammer now, trying to run down Biggs in that 3rd spot, see if he can get up into the top 3. He's solidly out in front of the 18 RR of Rowe and the 0 of Sonny Mari. Tenney now drafted down the front straight with the number 96 of Biggs. We've got a car coming to stop. That is Rowe. Come to stop right down the front straightaway. Not sure what happened to that car, but that will bring the caution out with just at the halfway point. So a little bit of attrition here in our final heat race for our Sunoco Race Fuels IMCA Hobby Stocks. Ron Rowe going to get pushed off the racing surface. Looks like possible some sort of electrical issue in that 81RR. And with that, the caution lights are out. So it will be Cody Daffern going to lead the field back to green with 4 in, 4 to go. And green is back out. So Daffern's going to take the top spot just like he had after taking over the lead after the mechanical failure of Thomas Daffern with the top spot. Biggs is trying to get up in that 2nd spot, trying to look down to the inside of Wellborn off of turn number 4, not able to make anything happen. It's Daffern, Wellborn, Biggs, Tenney, and Mari. Your 5 cars remaining on this final heat race for your hobby stocks. And starting to open up a little bit of a lead on the rest of the field is that D18 of Cody Daffern. Last time by just under a second with a .903 gap. Back to 2nd of Wellborn. It'll be 2 to go this time by. Wellborn cuts a little bit of a out of that lead, knocks off a 10th with an 8.38 gap now up to your top spot. Big still now solidly in 3rd, not being pressured anymore by that 21T of Tenney. As your leader comes off of turn number 4, he'll see the big white flag up in the air, the big white skirt. That tells him it's 1 lap remaining. It's Daffern, Wellborn, Biggs, Tenney, and Murray, your top 5.
Down the back straight for the last time into turns 3 and 4. Gonna have a big smile on his face once he crosses this finish line with a heat race victory. Let's put our hands together. That's the number D18 of Cody Daffern, followed by Misty Welborn, Darren Biggs, Scott Tinney, and Sonny Mari.